Back in February of 1994, Interplay producer Rusty Buchert got a phone call from a couple of guys who had an idea for a new game that they wanted to show him. Being an open-minded type of person, Buchert decided to take a look at a game that Mike Kulas and Matt Toshlag of Parallax Software were working on. Now, in addition to being open-minded, Buchert was smart enough to recognize a classic when he saw one. He talked Interplay into taking the game. It was renamed Descent and went on to become one of the biggest games of 1995. Given the fact that Descent was so successful, we all knew that Descent 2 was just a matter of time. And that time is fast approaching as Interplay is putting the finishing touches on its sequel to the game that somehow defied the odds and successfully merged a flight game with a first-person shooter. Rest assured that while Interplay and Parallax are adding all sorts of bells and whistles to Descent 2, the basic premise of the game, you, your well-armed attack ship, those pesky hostages, and those evil robots remain the same. Descent 2 will feature 30 new levels and over 30 new robots, including a set of new bosses. There will also be additional weapons and power-ups, including an afterburner, a full map power-up, energy shield transfers, flash and stun missiles, guided missiles, and smart mines, among many other things. One of Buchert's favorite new toys is the headlight power-up, which he feels can be a mixed blessing.
The power-ups that you can have, like very dark room. Big thing is, okay, I can throw some flares out. The problem is, dark room, big room, you throw a flare out and you see it go way off in the distance, pink and a little glow over there going, oh my god, this is huge and it's dark and what the hell did I wake up? The headlight, you can crank it up. We have it adjustable so you can crank it all the way up. It starts draining shot energy and whatnot, kind of balance it out. At the same point in time, you can turn it all the way off simply because in multiplayer that would really suck. Hey, I'm out here, shoot me! I'm this big beacon in space. So, you know, we are.
Other additions include full motion and high-res cinematics. There will be a 640 by 480 support for the cockpit view, which wasn't available in the interactive demo we got these screenshots from. The AI has been enhanced to include thieves, snipers, and escort robots. Buchert feels the escort robots will be particularly helpful for Descent players who find themselves in a jam.
Especially with like the mine complexity, we have things called buddy bots. That's our nickname for it right now. The robot, you know, there's several different kinds of buddy bots. One will start guiding you to the next item you need to get. It'll fly off, come back, you know, screech at you, fire a couple flares, go this way, and you fall behind. It'll start taking you to.
What, Lassie? What?
Yeah, sort of. But it'll start taking you to each of the keys and to the reactor and how to get out once you blow the reactor. Some of the other things we've been working with on him is you can start getting a direct feed from it, and like one of the little, like the weapons window for the missiles, you can see where it's going. You can see its point of view, so you know what robots are up ahead or whatever. It'll start adding to your auto map when you have that activated. We have another one that's going to stay around you, kind of like an option, and he'll be firing ahead or behind you, something sneaking up when you're firing.
Like its predecessor, Descent 2 will be multiplayer capable. New features available for those tender moments when you try to take out your friends include player handicapping, the option to disallow any weapon, play by kills or time limit, and flexible player limits. Descent 2 will also support most of the VR head-mounted display appliances currently on the market. So if you really like Descent, I can't even imagine how you're going to feel about Descent 2. And to answer the next question on your mind, Interplay and Parallax are already thinking about Descent 3. As a matter of fact, Buchert told us the designers decided to hold back on some of the really cool technological advances until the next version of the game. If you'd like more information on Descent 2, or if you'd like to download an interactive demo of the game, you can go to the following locations. The Interplay website at www.interplay.com, the Interplay BBS at 714-252-2822, through CompuServe by going to GamePub and selecting Interplay, and through America Online by using the keyword Interplay.